financial transactions that involve regular payment over time. So what is an annuity? An annuity is a series of payment, deposit or withdrawal made at equal interval of time. For example, shop rental, insurance policy premium, annual dividend receipt, installment payment, and loan repayment. The first formula used in this topic is the formula to calculate the future value, also known as accumulated value. Future value is defined as the sum or total of all the future value of the credit payment, where it indicates the payment at the end of the period. The S represent the future value, accumulated value or the sum of annuity, R represent the credit payment, I equal to K over M represent the credit interest rate, and N equal to M times T represent the term of investment, saving, loan or debit. From the formula of future value, we can also calculate the interest, which the formula is I equal to S minus NR.
Hello everyone! Today, we are diving into the mysterious but a magical world of annuities. No, it's not a spell from Harry Potter, but it does help us figure out how much a series of payment is worth right now. So let's break it down nice and easy. First thing first, what even is the present value of an annuity? Think of it like this. You win a game show and they tell you get $100 every month for the next 3 years. But you are smart. You ask, what is that actually worth today in one lump sum? That is exactly what the present value helps you figure out. It's the sum of all future payments brought back to today's value like a time traveling money. But in present value, there is one rule that you must follow, which is it must be calculated at time equals to 0, meaning right now. That's why it's called as the present value. Now don't worry, I know formulas can look scary, but I promise you, this one is friendlier than it looks. Here is the magic spell. Let's decode it like a financial detective. A is the present value or discounted value of annuity. This is the peak price. It's the total value of all the future payments brought back to today. R is the credit payment. This is the regular payment you receive. I is the credit interest rate. This is the interest rate for each payment period. It's how much your money is growing. N is the term of investment. This is the total number of payment period. So basically, this formula helps us calculate A, the awesome annuity value, given our regular payment, interest rate, and how long the payment lasts. It's like figuring out how much your future treasure chest is worth right now. Simple, right? Okay, now we've got our present value. But what if you are wondering how much of that is interest? We have got you. Here a super simple formula. Just multiply the total number of payments by the amount you are paid each time, then subtract the present value. That is your total interest value. So, in short, what you receive minus to what is worth today, you will get interest earned. It's like finding extra money under the couch cushion, but way bigger. So remember, present value lets you figure out how much a future stream of payment is worth right now, which is super helpful for loan, investment, or deciding whether to take a lump sum. And with these formulas, you have got the tools to time travel through money like a financial wizard.
Next, let's moving on to the question. To borrow 45,000 to start a mobile study truck with automated close. The loan is for 9 years at 6.2% compounded monthly. Is calculate his monthly payment. First of all, we need to carry out all the information given. A present value is A 45,000. Yours is 9, which is A is equal to T. Annual interest rate K is equal to 0.062. Frequency of conversion M is equal to 12, and credit interest rate I is equal to 0.062 divided by 12, and the number of interest periods in the investment period N is equal to 108. In this question, we use a formula of present value, which is a present value A is equal to credit payments R times with 1 minus parenthesis 1 plus credit interest rate I, and then parenthesis, and the power of negative term of investment, which is N, divided by periodic interest rate, which is I, and then insert all the information given to the equation, and we will get the answer of monthly periodic payment is 544.72. Next, for the question B, how much total interest is paid? In this question, we use interest formula, which is interest I is equal to term of investment N times with periodic payments R minus with present value, which is A. Insert all the information given, which is 108 times 544.72 minus 45,000, and the total interest is paid is 13829.76. Next, for question C, if he missed the first 3 payments, how much is due in month 4? The term of investment is changed, which is N is equal to 4 since he missed the first 3 payments. The formula used in this question is future value, which is S is equal to the periodic payments R times with parenthesis 1 plus periodic interest rate I parenthesis and the power of term of investment, which is N, and then minus with 1, and then divided by periodic interest rate, which is I. So we insert all the information given, and don't forget to change the value of N into 4, and the total of payment that he need to pay in month 4 is 2195.8. The last question is, after 6 years, he wins a startup award and settles to loan. What is the balance? In this question, the term of investment were changed to 36 since the number of years were reduced to 3 years after he wins a startup award. In this question, we use a formula of present value, which is a present value A is equal to periodic payments R times with 1 minus parenthesis 1 plus periodic interest rate I parenthesis and the power of negative term of investment, which is N, divided by periodic interest rate, which is I. Noted that we need to use the new of term of investment and insert all the information given. The balance that he need to pay is 17852.27.
So in conclusion, Zul learned from his static chart perfectly show how annuities work in real life. By understanding his monthly payments, the total interest and what happens if payments are missed or settled early, we see how crucial it is to manage debt wisely. His journey also highlights that knowing about annuities help not just businesses but also individuals to make smart financial choices every day.